CyndiBands. I just bought some Upins on Amazon. Because I know that bobby pins are really not good for my hair. And I have Upins, but I had tiny ones. And everybody on Amazon said, these are too big. But I don't know. I think because these are so big, it'll be perfect. See? So I finally got some really Upins. I'm not going to... I've used that chopstick before, but I'm not going to use the chopstick. That's just too tricky. I'm going to use the Upins. So we're going to do a braided bun. Because I had another problem yesterday. I love wearing my hair down in a braid, but I bent down. I stepped on my hair, and I need to be more careful. Like, a lot more careful. And yeah, I was like, yep. I just sometimes get headaches when I wear my hair up, but I'm going to endeavor my best to not get a headache today. When I wear my hair up. So, I'm just going to try our best. I wonder how high I want the bun. Maybe, let's see, that high? I'm not going to do real partially, and I'm going to use some water and smooth down parts of my bun. And yeah, it looks cool with the chopstick, but the chopstick is more kind of just like for show, really. It didn't really hold up my hair. I just wrapped my hair around the chopstick the other time, and I used a whole bunch of Upins. Like, but because I finally had migrated over to Upins. But these Upins are so wimpy, okay? They don't do a thing. They don't do a darn thing. I'm almost like curious to do like a twisty bun, but I know like that might come out. And I always worry that twisty buns are not secure enough, so I am going to do a braided bun. It's the best kind of bun for me. I know other people, they love to just do hair, twist, wrap things. But I just feel like that's not secure enough for my hair type. And with wavy hair, it's like an invitation to have all sorts of problems. So I talked to my best friend on the phone someday, and I always love hearing her input about life. And she's like, you know what? She's such a good person. She's the kind of person that builds people up all the way every day. And she has goals. I mean, this woman hits it. She smashes. She hits it with the goals. Like, she's just like, she believes that you should always do things that build you up. And she is so good at saying, you know what? You deserve more sometimes than like the decisions you make. And this is so true. Like, I just want to say, like, anybody that ever tells you that you're not good enough, smash that down and tamp down on it, okay? Because you're better than your worst critic. And there's a lot of people that want to keep anybody that's happy down, or anybody that feels good about something down, and you just have to tamp it down, because we live in a very overly assertive society, but people don't have like a positive assertiveness. Like my friend, like she's just all about meeting her own goals. But I have seen in our society some people, the way that they think that they're better is by, I don't know, tamping others down or making others feel like something they do is not good enough. And that, my friends, is bullying. I don't care, like even if you are a friend, like you claim to be someone's friend, and then you kind of poo-poo their goal or tell them that they can't do it, even if they know in their mind that they might not completely make it, it's not your place to shatter their dream or to shoot down their dream or to diminish anybody in any way. If you're not building people up every day all the way, like you don't have to be a goody-goody, but the way that you build people up is by not tamping down on anything pertaining to them. And if you do, it's insecurity within you. Like, you just have to know. Like, anytime somebody says, like, you don't do this good enough or that good enough, they're talking about themselves, okay? Because people can self-reflect, and if they didn't ask you, like, if somebody asks you for, like, super, like, critical feedback to improve something, that's one thing, but sometimes people just offer unsolicited advice or they want to shatter somebody's dream, and I'm just like, no, work on your own dreams, work on your own goals, stop tamping down on other people. That doesn't make me think good things about people who tamp down on other people. I just don't. Like, I'm never gonna think, wow, you're a great guy because you tamp down, or you're a great gal because you tamp down somebody's, like, dream. That doesn't make me feel like really, really nice, cozy, warm feelings about someone like that. I don't, and I just think, like, the people that are really hitting it hard, who are smashing it, who are doing really well, they're not tamping down on other people's dreams. Like, they're pursuing their own dreams, and they don't have to be fake in how they build others up. They're just, like, encouraging, and they exude their own self-confidence, and they don't, yeah, so I think it's time to start, like, revisiting old dreams. Like, for me, I love art, and I really want to resurrect, like, my art projects and start working on my t-shirts again and things like that. Like, so never let anybody tamp down on your dreams. Like, okay, I think we know that we're not all going to be Beyonce. We're not all going to be super famous or anything, but everybody has something that they might want to do, a goal that they might want to pursue. It might seem like small potatoes to you, but who are you to tamp down on that person's dream? Like, any friend, like, because I go on TikTok sometimes, and I'm actually migrating towards the over 30 TikTok. I'm not talking about, like, the toxic TikTok. Like, there is actually TikToks for people over the age of 30, or just people that are more of a positive mindset. Like, there's DIY cleaning TikTok, there's just, like, positive stuff, and I have been posting a little bit on there, like, long hair content, just to get people to come here, you know, kind of thing. But I just saw a really, like, inspirational TikTok this morning from a woman, you know, she's my demographic, just telling people, you know, if you've ever had a friend that just, like, discourages, like, you, like, that's a fake friend. Like, talking about fake friendship, and those are the kind of TikTok accounts I've been looking at, or just Instagram accounts, like, just positive stuff. Like, it's not, like, fake positive, but just, like, what are you doing to pursue your own goals? Like, stop trying to diminish other people. And I do remember when I was younger, sometimes there would be somebody, you would tell somebody that you wanted to do something, or you were excited about something, and then you would have this person that you thought was a friend, or, like, just, I don't know, an acquaintance, somebody that you thought you could confide in to some degree, and they would just shoot down your idea, or they would discourage you, or just offer unsolicited, unhelpful advice. And people do that. And they do that from a place of weakness. Like anybody, like I have never done that to someone. Like I've never, like if somebody ever told me their dream, even if I thought it was absurd, like to me, how do I know? They might do that. And I'll tell you why you should never underestimate somebody's dreams. There are people that do exactly what they say, like my best friend, like everything. Like, I don't know, every time, like we were in our early 20s and she said, I'm going to become a physician assistant or work in the medical field. And she was working like in a business field at that time because she said she wasn't really happy in that field and she wanted to go in the medical field. And it happened, like she made it happen. Like she could have made good money in the business field. And yeah, you can make good money in the medical field, but I think she's actually made less, like doing like in this particular area she's in. And she's doing really good, like for herself, but she took a pay cut just to pursue her life dream, like what she wanted to do. And then she was mentioning something else she wants to do, and I'm like, I know every time she tells me she's going to do something, it's probably going to happen. And there are people like that. So don't, if somebody, I mean, I'm not like quite, like there are things I say I'm going to do, like if I, like with hobbies or with my like YouTube channel, I'm not quite as ambitious as her. Like I really give her kudos because I'm like, to do that, it's pretty phenomenal, like good for her. I think that's wonderful and I'm happy for her. And I would never be like, oh my god, you can't do that, or like laugh at somebody or tell them. But yeah, there's people who do that, like they tell people that their goal is unrealistic, or, and it just goes to show you, you never know what people could do. So you should stop. Like if you're that kind of person who thinks that like it's acceptable or good to like, I don't know, kind of play down somebody's life goal, or just to tell them that something that they want to do is not worth their time, maybe you're wrong. Like sometimes we're wrong, and maybe people should uplift each other more, you know? That's just my opinion. Like I'm not saying it has to be fake, like you don't have to be fake about it, but you could just be like, okay, good, like tell me more about it. Like if you don't agree with them and you think their goal is silly and it's not something you're interested in, you know, you could just say, oh, that's interesting. You don't have to like give your unsolicited harsh advice, because that comes from a place of weakness, and nobody thinks like you're some mogul or somebody like you're smashing it in the world because you told somebody that their idea was stupid. Because there's a lot of people that have been very successful who were told at one time their idea is stupid, or that they couldn't make it, or they weren't creative. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of sad that in 2021, of course people are people, they're always going to do this, but there's still people that persist on telling others like what's good and what's not, you know? Anyhow, yeah, that's just some of my body thoughts on that topic. Hey, Blackpool. I wonder how many of these things I would need to hold it up. Okay. I'm just curious. So, like, if you start going at it, Maybe I just need some little ones for reinforcement. On the side of my. I mean, it feels like it's gonna hold up, I think. I feel like some of it are pushing down. I like it or not. I don't know. A little bit lower than what I thought it would be. That's too big. They're too big. I see what people mean by they're really big. I like that they can hold your hair up, but yeah, I probably, it's a little bit looser than usual maybe. In a couple areas. Then ooh, okay. Look at this. Get this. use hairspray in my hair, so like, is it gonna be 100% smooth as somebody else's? Probably not. Okay, that's kind of cute, and I think I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's different. So I say, there's one last view of it. Don't touch it too much, I guess. Just kind of leave it by itself. And yeah, one last view. Well, maybe. Let's do a mirror view. Mirror view. Ah. Thanks for watching.